a salaryman, a host, and a doctor. I'm gonna start rapping. Jets! Sharks! Da-da-da-da-da! They need Changbin. Oh no, okay. Hello fellow anime geeks, welcome to another first impression video in my fall 2020 coverage. I'm trying every anime series premiere that I can to hopefully offer a bit more information on the ongoing season. As usual, I'll be organizing my thoughts by answering these 4 questions, and today I'm gonna try my best to break down Hypnosis Mic, Division Rap Battle, Rhyme Anima. The mal tags are action, sci-fi, and music, and I can see where they got all of those tags, but no, I don't think that this anime can be described using normal means. After the first episode, I was just completely disoriented. It felt like when I first watched Gal and Dino, there's this really weird concept of fighting using music tech, kind of like Listeners, but I for sure thought that this was actually an otome game adaptation because there's all these beautiful guy options. I was wrong. Both Mal and Live Chart mysteriously listed other for the source material for this anime, and after a little bit of research I found out that this is actually based on a character song rap CD collection wherein the listeners can vote to decide which one was better, kind of like epic rap battles of history! It did actually spawn a mobile game, a manga, and now this anime. So what is this anime? I'm gonna go ahead and say character piece. Plot-wise, I don't know if I can tell you much, but I can tell you more about this outrageous premise. Women take over politics, destroying every weapon in existence. Hopefully they still leave like kitchen tools and sporting equipment, but we don't really know. Anyway, they replace everything with these high-tech futuristic mics that can deal psychological damage. So now we can solve our problems using our words. But don't worry, crime still exists so that our protagonist can run around saving the day with the power of music. It's not really clear how this tech works, by the way, because it seems to selectively choose the audience to damage. That's not how sound works, but okay. We spend the first several episodes introducing all of the different posses from different neighborhoods, using these character side stories as we kind of gear up for the big titular rap battle that is going to pit all of them against each other. And, you know, that's going to be representation for each of their different neighborhoods or divisions, hence the title. I mean, this concept is definitely original. I was trying to think of something like it, and ARP Backstage Pass came to mind. That was also kind of more auxiliary material for its fan base. It was a strange combination, though, of animated autobiographical stories and AR concert recordings. So really what this reminds me of is this Mexican telenovela that I was completely just obsessed with when I was a tween, Rebelde. Of course, a lot of drama is going to ensue and that has its own storyline, but what ends up happening is this group of kids forms a band. Now this band gets famous in real life. I mean, I bought their CDs. But the backdrop for this character music is pretty bizarre. I should also mention the unique character designs and stages that they designed for each of these musical pieces. I thought that was pretty cool. So, is it worthwhile? Well, I think that depends. If I was already a fan of this franchise, I would be really happy right now because I would get all of this awesome auxiliary material. If I was an otome character story enthusiast, I think that this would be really interesting to me because it would be kind of a cool introduction into that franchise. Unfortunately, I am neither, so as a standalone work, I don't think that this was very worthwhile. And unlike many of those dance movies that are pretty narratively thin, but they at least hire like real dancers, I don't think that they hired real rappers, at least not for the anime adaptation. It looks like they hired some really accomplished voice actors that can sing very well. By the way, super distracting hearing Head Priest Ferdinand rapping.
青く高い空次から次と溢れ出る情報根拠なき起きる無駄な騒動今夜のネオンの影が許す
Now, I don't know much about rap. In fact, I think the only full rap albums that I've ever listened to were by Eminem, and I don't think that you have to be very well versed in rap to recognize that those are some pretty sick rhymes. But I do believe that rap is more than just reciting words to a beat. I feel like there's quite a bit more nuance in there, and since this is in a different language, I feel like the only thing that would have really impressed me would have been speed and the intelligence of some of the lines, right? The context. None of the songs were particularly fast, and since mostly they just dealt with telling me how cool the singer was, I wasn't impressed. And on that note, I'll catch you in the next video. Also, why don't the bad guys ever rap? I mean, apart from a couple of lines in like episode 2, they take out their mics first, and then they just wait for our protagonist to build this like huge elaborate set and start rapping first. What? Hypnosis action ends corruption. It's like if they took Listeners and 8 Mile or something and West Side Story.